is the way that you left me. Side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me. Oh. You're my best friend.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special treat for you guys. We are going to be making some ground chicken tacos. I'm so excited because I love tacos. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. So what I like to do is have some fresh onions. I believe it's the yellow onions that I'm using, and you want to go ahead and cut them up. Line them up perfectly and make sure you cut them up to whatever size that you desire.
All the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me ooh.
Now it's up to you what size you like. Some people like them big, some people like them cut really fine. I like them cut medium size because for me, I like to cook them down to where they become really small, almost to like a burnt brown texture. So it really doesn't matter, for me, but I like them in the medium size. So as you cut them down, you go ahead and finish it, and you get your plastic bowl or something to just transfer it over to the pot. Once I do that, we're going to go ahead and cook them down with some unsalted butter, and it's going to be good. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and show you guys just a quick glimpse of the ingredients with the seasonings that I'm going to be using for this dish. It may seem like a lot, but by the time you're done, you're gonna be thanking me, because these seasonings really come in handy. So we're going to go ahead and put our unsalted butter in our hot skillet. In this case, I use just a regular pot. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and let that start to melt. And we're going to eventually put our onions in here. But I like to get my butter kind of melted down before I put it in. So now I'm going to go ahead and put our onions in the pot. The butter and everything has been cooked down, it's melted down. So now we're going to go ahead and just mix it together and add in our seasoning. So first we're going to go ahead and add in our adobo seasoning. I believe it is 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. Yeah, 2 teaspoons of adobo seasoning in here. Then we're going to go ahead and add our dried parsley. That's 2 teaspoons as well. And then we're going to go ahead and mix it up just to get it cooking and let those onions and butter soak it all up together. And we're going to leave that and let it start to cook out. Now we're going to go ahead and prepare our ground chicken. I like this brand Purdue because it's nice and fresh. I get it from BJ's, I believe, but you can get it from your local food market or grocery store. So now we're going to go ahead and pour in those seasonings that you saw earlier, the paprika, the chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, the Cajun seasoning, black pepper, all of the seasoning that you saw earlier into our ground chicken. We want to make sure that we have a great consistency of flavor once it's being cooked. So we want to make sure that everything is mixed in. Now we're going to go ahead and mix around our onions. As you can see, guys, I have cooked down the onions to like almost like a burnt or brown texture for the onions. And then we're going to go ahead and bring that same ground chicken and drop it right into the fire. Listen, it is so important for us to make sure that we include some kind of moisture. Even if you use chicken broth, you can use water, whatever it is, because you want to make sure that those seasonings don't die off from the heat. And I have it on maybe about medium-high heat. So you go ahead and mix that all together, and that way everything will come together smoothly. And we're going to go ahead and add in our taco seasoning as well. Here's another thing, guys. I use the 25% less sodium. You want to be able to control the amount of salt intake that you have. And this is another way just to add that flavor in there. I add that in as well. So you just want to continue to mix it up. That way you have that seasoning soak through all of the chicken. So here is our end product. This is what your chicken should look like. You can cook it longer if you like, but I'm telling you, this is what it should look like after you've put everything together. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Here are your ingredients to put on top of the taco. Your lettuce, your tortilla wrap, your guacamole, sour cream, and your Mexican 4-blend cheese. So here we have our soft tacos. We're going to go ahead and place them on the plate. And here's a trick that I do. I spread my sour cream on my wrap. Now, listen, don't judge me, because don't knock it until you try it. I like to have an even taste of sour cream. Some people like to dollop it. Some people like to squirt it. It's all up to you. But I like to spread it on. That way I have an even consistency and taste. It's all about balance for me with my food. Nothing can be overpowering. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add that. Then we're going to add our ground chicken. Our ground chicken that we cooked earlier. I have some nice hefty pieces. Again, it all depends on how you like it as far as size and taste. I like mine to be a little bit chunky. So I add that on with my lettuce, the fresh shredded lettuce. And then I'm going to add on my 4 cheese blend, the Mexican blend. So good, guys. So go ahead and add that on now. It all depends, again, how much you like. You can add a lot, you can add a little bit. This cheese contains a lot of salt if you're trying to be a little bit healthier. That's why I was mentioning the salt intake earlier. And then you want to use your taco sauce, the mild sauce. Oh my gosh, so good. And here is the end product. Guys, I hope you liked this video. This recipe is very easy. You want to include your organic blue chips. It's the tortilla chips. They're really cheap and really good. And then don't forget your guacamole on the side. Guys, if you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Guys, thank you for watching again, and I will see you next time. Bye.